This segment is sponsored by Jacobs Financial Services. 2021 is winding down. Why not make this the time when you start planning for the future? Review that old 401k, perhaps move some money out of it to safer investment opportunities. Tom Jacobs from Jacobs Financial Services is here now with some year-ending planning advice. And Tom, should we all be doing a check on our investments every year about this?
Well, gosh, I would think so. I mean, my goodness, we're talking about your retirement. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. And that's something that I would be taking the temperature on a regular basis, probably even more than once a year.
Do you sit down with your clients more than once a year?
Well, we automatically are going to do what's called an annual review. And we prefer to do those eyeball to eyeball and sit down and just assess kind of the state of the union. But in addition to that, we're certainly available throughout the year and we meet with our clients very regularly. We're out in the community all the time doing dinner seminars and client education events. And typically our clients are plugging into multiple events throughout the year. So we have a chance to visit and stay on top of what's happening with their retirement accounts.
During this pandemic, you've also added that whole virtual aspect. I know you'll meet with people however they want to get it done. It's just a matter of doing it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. However you're comfortable, we can do this. We can do a Zoom meeting. We can do an old-fashioned telephone call. You're welcome to come into one of our West Michigan offices for an in-person visit. However you're comfortable, it really doesn't matter to us. We just want to have the conversation to see what we could do to help you.
Yeah, talk a little bit about what that looks like, that initial conversation.
The initial conversation is we're going to sit down and just kind of do a state of the union. Where are you today? Where is your money invested? Where do we want to go in the future? What does your retirement look like? Because everybody's is totally different. So where do we want to go in retirement? And then we're going to put together that plan. We call it the Jacobs Retirement Roadmap. That'll just really document and show you how we get from today to the finish line. And we're going to look at all those moving parts, Social Security decisions, pension decisions, where's the money invested, all of those different things, creating a plan to provide some guaranteed income that will last forever.
And then you put all of that into a notebook for folks. And you have walked me through that notebook before. It really is a helpful collection of documents. And the first page is kind of like a summary of everything to make it super simple for folks, right?
Super simple. That's the goal of the binder. You pull it off the shelf, you open it up, you look at one page. The first page of your binder is a history of everything that's going on. As we visit, we'll keep this binder updated. But here's something we might not have ever talked about. The very next page in this binder, you can probably see that big stop sign.
Yes.
So here's what I'm talking about. When you pass away, your family is now going to be rummaging through all of your documents, trying to figure out where the money is. And with my clients, when they find their family's binder, on that first page, stop, call Tom, because we are here to help your family navigate. I have a family-owned, operated business. We know our clients. We know where their money is, and we are so thrilled to help. Now, listen, let's say you're not working with me, and you've got a bunch of money invested with TD Ameritrade, and you pass away, and your family's rummaging through your stuff, and they find that TD Ameritrade statement. Guess who they're calling? They're calling India. They're calling a stinking call center on the other side of the world.
Wow.
Where are you going to get better service? Where's your family going to get better service? Well, they're going to get better service from me, from our local office, my great team of folks. And that's what we're here for, is to help you navigate retirement. But then after retirement, which people don't think about once we're gone, let's do some really good planning to help move this money through the next generation.
These are investment opportunities that you would advise your own family members to take advantage of.
My retirement money is in what's called a fixed indexed annuity. Sometimes an annuity is a bad word for people, and that's simply because they don't understand what we're talking about. There are great annuities and there are horrendous annuities. The horrendous ones, unfortunately, are the most popular, and they're called a variable annuity, which is a securities product, and your money is invested in mutual funds, meaning you can make money, but you could lose money. The fees associated with those products are astronomical, and they never go away. That's not what we do. We do something called a fixed indexed annuity, which is a insurance product backed by the claims paying ability of an insurance company. And again, the companies we use, they've been around for hundreds of years. They have the highest financial ratings you can have. And in my opinion, there is no safer spot for you to put your hard-earned retirement money.
All right, you heard it here, folks. For more information or to make an appointment and sit down with Tom and talk about your future and your dreams, visit his website. It's jacobsfs.com. Tom, thank you.
Thank you.